Good morning here from sunny New Farm Park, checking out the Powerhouse Markets. I'm here for one special reason today, and that's CheeseLane Food Truck. A special food truck that has all different kinds of cheeses and does them in a brilliant toasty form. I can't wait to check it out and check out if they're like mine. Hi, how you going?
Oh, hello.
It's Dale from foodtrucksdownunder. How are you?
Oh, well, thanks, Dale.
We've heard a lot about your sandwiches, so we thought we'd come down and check them out ourselves.
Good idea. Good idea.
Do you mind if we come in and prepare a few sandwiches with you?
No, by all means, come on through.
Thank you. What are the challenges you've faced in the food truck industry?
I guess it's getting just getting to know regular bookings. Probably the getting your name out there.
Yeah, right.
Once it's out there, once people know you, it's fine. But you've got to do the behind-the-scenes marketing too, which is probably not up my alley. I prefer to cook the toasted sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's very important.
So we're here at the prep bench.
Yes.
Can you take us through a few of the things that you use in your sandwiches?
Absolutely. Well, we start with our lovely sourdough bread.
Yeah.
It's from Wild Breads, and it's fairly rustic and comes in all different shapes and sizes.
Yep.
And then depending what is ordered, I have it all prepared here, but all the food is, I get these lovely big Berkshire hams, which I slice myself, and it's a really lovely, good product. It's just really nice. You should try it. Pastrami is a Wagyu beef pastrami too. That's from a little deli down in northern New South Wales. And then we have, the main product is the cheddar cheese. It's an aged Mafra, and it's just lovely and strong and rich, and that's the basis of the cheese. That's just a milder cheese for when kids come along.
Oh, okay.
Our signature dish is 3 cheeses, and so we use the aged Mafra, the Asago here, and the Heidi Farm raclette, and they all just go together really nicely.
A raclette?
Raclette, yeah.
What makes that so special, the raclette cheese?
It's a really good melting cheese.
Okay.
It melts really well, and it's fairly strong, whereas this one's a little bit nuttier in flavour.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, when you see those ads on TV about the stretch, are you all about the stretch?
Not so much, not so. That's more like a mozzarella. So we get some stretch, but it's not a lot because this is quite a crumbly cheese. So it melts but doesn't stretch so much. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
With this cheese, it looks really interesting. I won't touch it.
Oh,
but
that's just a basic mild cheese.
Just like a shredded cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not. That's more for people who don't want anything too strong, and for the kids too who don't want a strong cheese. Yeah.
Okay.
But that would be my favourite. I like the Mafra and the others. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, we also have lovely gloomy and beautiful brie, which goes on with the ham.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
so like a ham and brie toasty.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the ham has the cheddar. They all have the cheddar on it.
Yep.
And then they have the ham and brie. Pastrami will have some pickles. A lovely pickles that's also done here in the local area.
Oh, nice.
And we have Peking duck as well.
Okay.
And that goes with a really lovely chili relish.
Okay.
And the suppressor too.
I was going to say, I have espresso down there.
Yeah, we do, yes. And that's also from the same place which I get the pastrami and the ham from.
So from what I've gathered, is everything seems to be quite locally sourced.
Where possible, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It is. Yeah. I mean, you want to support the local producers.
Yeah.
And I have a passion for cheese, and I would like to be a cheese producer at some stage, so I'd like to be supported as well.
What's your favourite cheese ever?
It would be a pecorino, but I've just come back from Greece and I tried a black truffled brio over there, and they served it with honey, just sliced. It was just heaven, yes.
I see here you've got some great southern truffle oil from Western Australia. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, these are my truffle products, and Great Southern is a West Australian company, and they produce this beautiful mustard and the oil and butters, and we use those in our sandwiches.
Right.
It just sort of enhances, gives us another flavour.
Do you put it inside the sandwiches, or do you put it on the outside for toasting? Or
outside for toasting, and that goes inside. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
And so, can you take us through maybe one of your signature dishes, the triple cheese that you were talking about before?
There's an order. Yes. Well, there's an order.
There you go.
Well, that is a ham order with the truffled mustard.
Okay, we can go through that. Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. start with our bread.
So you have everything pre-buttered, do you, to save you a bit of time?
Yeah, otherwise it takes too long.
Yep.
And because, as I said, this bread can be a little bit different sizes, for that one, they'll get 1.5.
Oh, okay, right.
Okay. So it starts with this lovely truffled mustard.
Yep. You can see the truffles in there, so it's like real truffles in there, not just that essence.
Oh, you can see it and
Yeah.
you can smell it.
Yeah, I can smell it. It's so pungent.
Yes, it is.
I wish we had smell-o-vision so everyone could smell what we're smelling right now.
It's really, it's a really lovely product, that one.
Yep.
Okay, so ham, leg ham. So we start with the Mafra cheddar.
It's so finely grated. It's really crumbly, hey?
Yeah, it actually just goes through the same grind as all the others.
Yeah,
but
right.
because it is so crumbly, it just crumbles a little bit further.
So just to ask a bit more about your cheese knowledge, because you know, it sounds like you know a lot about cheese. When you're grating a cheese, you say it goes through the same grater. How come this one is so crumbly and that one, is it the integrity of the cheese is the reason why it's so crumbly?
Absolutely, yeah. That is a very crumbly, hard cheese. These two are a little bit softer.
Yeah.
I did try slicing them, but they get caught in the slices, so I put them through the grinder as well.
Okay.
I also have a Gruyere, and it goes through a really fine grind, like a Parmesan type grind.
Oh, okay.
So it just depends on what I can find, or what I can source at the moment.
No, of course.
So we
got the ham here.
Ham. We have the cheese, brie.
The brie cheese. And now, I'm always like trying to find the difference between, because I'm not as educated on the cheese aspect, between brie and camembert. What's the difference like between putting a camembert on that as opposed to a brie?
Well, I use the brie because you can usually get it in bigger blocks, but it's more just the little bacteria. I'm not necessarily an expert on everything cheese making, but I just know I like good cheese.
Of course, yeah. And it's just things go together. It's like ham and brie goes together really well. Okay.
That's exactly
Fantastic.
right. Now I forgot what I was doing. Cheese.
Continue on. Yeah. So you put cheese on the bottom,
cheese on the top.
ham, brie, and then cheese again.
Yes, as you can see, it's all about cheese.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cheese.
Oh well, it's exactly what your name is, CheeseLane.
That's right.
All things cheese.
That's right too. Now, thing too with a toasty,
Sorry.
we put it in here just to help melt the cheese in the middle, and then I put it on the big open grill with the little picks, because that helps to toast it up and crunch it on the outside.
Okay.
So it's like a little double barrel process.
How many can you fit in there?
About 6.
About 6?
Yeah, so it's just a process.
You just go, yeah. So it's almost like pre-cooking it a little bit, so that when you get over there, all you have to do is sear it with that hot pan, well, the hot grill, and then straight over.
Yeah, because the whole thing with a toasted cheese sandwich, it does take time. It's not instantaneous, and we say it takes about 6 to 8 minutes for the cheese to melt nicely.
Okay.
So there is a bit of a delay.
But it seems it's really good because you've got everything can kind of work in with each other. Like you've only got a few ingredients, but everything's super important. So you've limited all your stock, but you've got exactly what you need, and you can use it for other things.
Yeah. Yes, and that's what it is really. And I'm doing the gluten-free. Okay, we've got a gluten-free, and we've got a 3 cheese with truffle and 2 Peking ducks. Peking duck is another one that seems to be quite popular.
Okay.
So once again, they all start with the grated Mafra cheddar.
Did you, was this kind of influenced by, serving your daughter toasted cheeses when she was a kid, or was it something that you were just like, how can I serve how can I serve cheese out of a food truck in a modern way?
I think a bit of both.
Bit of both?
Yes. I mean, Sunday night dinners, toasted cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
And then because I just had this passion for cheese, I just wanted to do something with it, and it turned out to be a food truck.
Oh, wow. Seems like everyone out here is grateful for what you've done. That's for sure.
No, we have a lot of regulars, and they and it's funny. The regulars always have the same thing. They come back and get exactly the same. They don't tend to change. The ones that like the duck keep getting duck, and the ones who like the ham get the ham. So it's,
they've got their special, and that's all they go for.
That's exactly right. Takes a few more minutes as well. Is that okay?
Yeah,
so you want to stop. So would you like to
I'll give it a go.
them down.
Yeah, okay.
So
So we're just going to pop it straight on that
we're
one.
going to put them straight here, and then we're going to put these little hot irons on them.
Hot irons, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, so
Okay, now you're ready?
Yep.
They've been in there for a while.
Okay.
It just helps melt the cheese in the middle. So
Sure.
if you can just scoop them out,
yeah,
okay, and put it onto the open grill.
that way or the other way?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. That
Doesn't
way?
matter.
All
Yes.
right.
And if you pop one of those, they're quite hot. Yeah.
Ooh. There you go. Is that all right?
Perfect.
Excellent. We'll do that with the other one.
And do the other one as well.
Sweet. Flip with the with this one.
Yes, or it doesn't matter. You can use that one.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll just clean it off for you.
Thank you.
Now, what I'll get you to do is take the lids off and
Yep.
just flip them over onto the other side.
Okay. So when you take the lids off, you just chuck that to the side.
just put them over here,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Take that one off. Hopefully I can flip this one a bit more successfully. There you go.
There you are, an expert.
Fantastic. Thank you.
And so they'll be a couple of minutes and they'll be done perfectly.
Perfect.
And you know when they're done because all the cheese gets nice and soft and melted.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. How was your experience when you first started serving? Was it as awkward as me, or were you a bit more proficient in the cheese flipping ways?
Yeah, I think I use my hand a bit.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I didn't even think about it because I normally flip to the side, not front
Yes,
on.
yes.
So I was like, how am I going to do this? And I had to think about it.
I guess that sort of makes you a bit awkward too, those
Yeah.
things, but I'm taking up the top there now.
Just provides a challenge.
Yes, yes. They look very special now, don't they?
Yeah, beautiful.
I'd say they would probably be pretty damn good now.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to take them off,
Yep.
put them onto this board over here.
Yep.
Are you happy to do it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Sweet. Do you want to do that one at the same time, or do you?
Yep. Okay.
All right.
I'll do this one just
Sure.
to show you.
Okay.
We'll just cut it like that.
You got to get the diagonal cut so you can get all the
Got to
crust.
look nice, yes, that's right.
Yep.
And I'll just take that 1 minute
Thank you.
into there like that.
Perfect.
And then you can do that and put the upper top on.
Okay.
Top as well.
Want to try?
Is that for me, Tracy?
Pardon?
Is that this one?
Oh, no. This one here.
Okay.
Not
Hi,
bad.
How are you? How
All right.
can I help?
Just wanted to open it up, get that cheese
Oh,
goo.
yes, absolutely.
Was that everything? $11.
I think I did a right job.
You don't have the $1.
Not too
That
bad.
looks pretty good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, actually, that's
Well,
great.
Well,
I'm going to go try it
Okay.
and let you know what I
Let me
think.
know. Yes, that'll be lovely.
Thanks, Tracy. So I've got the finished product of my own cheese toasted sandwich from CheeseLane. So I've got the triple cheese toasty. So it's got the little bit of a special add, a truffle oil. We've got the raclette cheese, we've got the cheddar and the Asago cheese. I'm really excited to try this, guys. Tracy was exactly right when she said it's not about the stretch, it's about the flavour, and the flavours are all there. They all balance each other really nicely, they're not too overpowering, and the truffle oil adds a really, really nice little punch, like garlicky, delicious flavour. And the toast is perfect. I think that pre-toasting to melt the cheese a little bit at a lower temperature, and then just searing it on that hot sear is perfect.
Okay guys, on next week's episode we're going to be visiting the food truck Vira-Lata, serving delicious Brazilian street food to the public. Stay tuned, see you then. We'd like to say a special thank you to our sponsors who make this show possible: LDV Australia, Brand Strong and Budget Food Trailers and Trucks, manufacturing your vision.